News brief. Just following last week's news that the production of the PlayStation Vita was starting to wind down in Japan, Sony has officially ended the process altogether. According to Gamasutra, the Japanese web pages for the last two remaining PlayStation Vita models now say that shipments have ended, replacing the last notices that shipments were scheduled to end soon. The system first launched in Japan in December 2011 and hit North America and Europe shortly after. However, the company has been showing less and less support for the Vita in the last several years, including the company's recently executed decision to exclude the platform from its monthly PlayStation Plus free game offerings from March onward. Hey game makers, as you are lining up your schedules for the 2019 Game Developers Conference in San Francisco this March, make sure to leave some time to check out some of this year's top-shelf air days. If you have never attended a DD Dev Day before, it's basically a full-day program where you can learn firsthand about the latest game dev tech and tools, organized by leading game tech companies like Amazon, Autodesk, Facebook, Google, the Kronos Group, and Unity Technologies, featuring a day's worth of the latest tips and insight from some of the top movers and shakers in the industry. These events take place during the first 2 days of DD, Monday and Tuesday, March 18th and 19th. Organizers are still lining up the schedule for the Dev Days at DD 2019, so make sure to bookmark the session schedule and check back for updates as you continue to build your DD 2019 schedule. Bring your team to DD, register a group of 10 or more and save 10% on conference passes. Learn more for more details on GDC 2019 visit the show's official website, or subscribe to regular updates via Facebook, Twitter, or Gamasutra and DD are sibling organizations under parent company Informa. Edward O's blog, @O is VP, platform at Niantic. I built and led Pokemon Go from Niantic's inception through worldwide launch and through the product's first 3 years, creating the world's fastest growing mobile app, ever with hundreds of millions of users, that has persisted as one of the top grossing games worldwide to the present. I now led Niantic's real-world planet-scale technology platform, utilized by Pokemon Go and our future partners and products. Expert blogs. In this 2016 DD Europe talk, DICE's Sony Liamstead shares insight into how DICE developed and created the visual style for Mirror's Edge Catalyst. From concept all the way to the brand, Liamstead focuses more on discussing the aesthetics design of Mirror's Edge Catalyst instead of technical aspects, but includes a brief explanation of the production phases of the game. It was an insightful talk that's definitely still worth watching, so developers should not miss the opportunity to do so now that it's freely available on the official GD YouTube channel. In addition to this presentation, THEGDC Vault and its accompanying YouTube channel offers numerous other free videos, audio recordings, and slides from many of the recent Game Developers Conference events, and the service offers even more members-only content for DD Vault subscribers. Those who purchased all-access passes to recent events, like DD Vault, already have full access to DD Vault, and interested parties can apply for the individual subscription via DD Vault subscription page. Group subscriptions are also available. Game-related schools and development studios who sign up for DD Vault Studio subscriptions can receive access for their entire office or company by contacting staff via the HGDC Vault Group subscription page. Finally, current subscribers with access issues can contact the default technical support. Nintendo claims bumper software sales have invigorated the Switch in its latest financials, but that has not stopped the company from lowering the console's full-year sales forecast. According to its fiscal report for the 9 months ended December 31st,
2018
Nintendo now only expects Switch hardware sales to total 17 million units by the end of the financial year. On March 31st,
2019
it had previously anticipated sales of 20 million units. On the handheld front, Nintendo also reduced its full-year 3DS hardware forecast down to 6 million units from 5 million units. Looking at the company's overall performance, net sales rose by 16.4% year-over-year to 997.3 billion yuan, $9.19 billion, while profits increased by 24.9% to 168.8 billion yuan, $1.55 billion, during the same period. Over the past 9 months, 3 Nintendo Switch titles: Super Mario Party 5, 3 million units, Pokémon Let's Go 10 million units, and Super Smash Bros. Ultimate 12.08 million units, managed to pull in record sales. To help boost Switch hardware, the sales of third-party games also continues to grow steadily, and the Switch now boasts 1 million plus selling titles. Overall, cumulative Switch software sales for the past 9 months clocked in at 19.64 million units, an increase of 109% year-over-year. Those burgeoning software sales gave Switch hardware a shot in the arm, with console sales rising by 19.5% year-on-year to 49 million units. In Nintendo's digital business, sales of downloadable titles, download-only software, and add-on content also witnessed growth on the Switch, and combined to bring in digital sales of 84 billion yuan, $775.5 million, a year-over-year increase of 95.1%. Lifetime Switch hardware sales now stand at 32.27 million units, while lifetime Switch software sales have reached 163.61 million units. Moving on to the 3DS, the aging handheld saw hardware sales fall by 65% to 31 million units, while software sales also doubled by 64.5% to 11.08 million units. On the mobile front, Nintendo's smart device-related income rose by 14.7% year-on-year to 33.3 billion yuan, $306.7 million. The company partly attributes that increase to the launch of Joggly Lost, which reportedly grossed around $28 million in its first month on digital shelves. Despite lowering its hardware forecast for both the Switch and 3DS, Nintendo has not revised its overall financial outlook, and still expects to see net sales of 1 trillion yuan, $10.6 billion, and profits of 165 billion yuan, $1.46 billion, by the end of the financial year. On March 31st,
2019
Chinese regulators are slowly working their way through the backlog of game approval applications that piled up during the approval freeze that spanned most of 2018. For the first time in the month since the process started up again, the Chinese game giants Tencent and NetEase have had a handful of titles approved for release and monetization. Those approvals are good news for Tencent and those banking on the company to see their own titles eventually released in China. But, as noted by Nikkei, neither of Tencent's approved games are notably heavy hitters. More specifically, neither game is PUBG Mobile, a mobile title that launched midway through 2018 and has yet to be approved for monetization in China, thanks to last year's freeze. Tencent's two approvals include a game about making Chinese fans and a game about traditional wood carving, while NetEase's first approval is a Chinese history-inspired RPG called War Spring and Autumn. At this point,